Hi, everyone. It's A Ticket to Christ. Thank you for tuning back in. This is the last in the series of Don't Quit. We've been focused on persevering all this week, and we're in Second Timothy chapter 4. We're talking about ending well, ending strong, right? Picking up with verse 6. This is the Apostle Paul. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Okay, this is incredible. What is jumping out at you? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? About the Apostle Paul, how his life ended. For me, what I see here is his ability to, without wavering, without any ands, ifs, or buts, he's able to firmly say, I have fought a good fight. I've finished my course. I've kept the faith. So he's able to give that declaration with full confidence. That is jumping out at me. And then his hope, he's able to say what he's hope, what his race, what he ran that race, his life's journey, his life's work. When he looked back at everything that happened, whatever he did, he was able to say, look, I gave it my all. I completed what I was given to do. I did not waver in the faith. I held it up, right? And so with confidence, he's able to say, what is laid up for me is a crown of righteousness, that this is what I have to hope for and look forward to, because the Lord, who is the righteous judge, on that day, he will give it to me. So what day is he talking about? Judgment Day, right? When everybody will rise to judgment. We see that in the book of Revelation. I think it's Revelation chapter 20. You see that, whereby books are open and people are judged. There's a righteous judgment where you're getting your reward, and there's a judgment for the wicked, where they're getting punishment, that the level of punishment that is being doled out to them, right? But then he gives a hope for us also. The last sentence, it says here, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearance. So I see here a selflessness in his Christian walk, in the sense that he laid down his life for the gospel, to bring the gospel to the Gentiles. Now, because he was a Roman citizen, he was a Jew, a Christian, a Jew who was a Jew, but he was a Roman citizen as well. So Roman citizens couldn't be crucified. It was against their law. But so he was beheaded instead. So he died a martyr's death. And right here you see he's saying, I'm close to coming. I'm close to the end. He knew he was about to be martyred. He knew that his time was up, that he had done the work that God had given to him to do. But you see coming through there that selflessness of him reminding us that we also have that hope for a crown of righteousness, because we love the Lord too. The Lord, we have that love for the Lord. Now, and again, to me, that also reflects that we each have a course that we're running, a fight that we're fighting, right? That we can have the same wholehearted approach that he's showing in our journey, in our fight, And for each of us, it's something different. Maybe for one of us, the call is not ministry. For many of us, it's not full-time ministry. It might be on our jobs. It might be in our families. It might be a health situation. But whatever it is, that you're keeping the faith, that you're persevering in the fruits of the Spirit and in righteousness, you're meeting the moment with good. You're responding to people not the way they treat you, not eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but with mercy, with compassion, with grace. You're letting your light shine bright, right? And when you stumble and you fall, you pick yourself up, you're dusting your knees off, and you're persevering. and you're not quitting. You're continuing to walk with the Lord because you know that God is merciful. Psalm 100 says his mercy is eternal. It means that it's always there, right? Waiting for us, and it's a complete mercy in itself, right? Good people to study through on perseverance. David is a good one. I've been studying him through, studying out his life and just really appreciating his love for God, his heart for God. Abraham is another one I've studied through, which is a really good one. The Apostle Paul, of course. If you read the book of Acts, you can get a couple. Peter, the Apostle Paul, you can see John, James, and others show up there. Those are inspiring as well, for good things to study through. If you want female studies, you could look at Mary, Jesus's mother, Mary Magdalene, Mary of Bethany. Those are ones that off the top of my head I can think through, that come to mind. But there are so many in the Bible that you can read and study through and see. These are people who persevered to the end, and ran their race strong and ended well, right? So that's the goal. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you can take this moment right now, even right this second, to start over again and to pull into the throne of grace. Remember, it is not our good works we're relying on. We're relying on God's work, his compassion, his grace, right? It is his righteousness that covers us. And it is through his grace that we're able to run this race, beloved. So when you're pulling in, it's not pulling in for self-righteousness or to, you're going to do from self-will. That's not going to work. You got to pull into his mercy, his grace, pull in with a humble heart and with a reliance on him, knowing that it's his righteousness that we're saved by, not by works that any man can boast, but by grace. God loves you so much. Have a great day.